History repeats itself, and the things that are physical in the Old Testament are spiritual in the New Testament. These are key fundamental things that we need to know to understand the future. So history repeats itself, and things that are physical become spiritual. So think about the Old Testament and the things that are physical that have become spiritual. Let me give you a couple examples. The physical temple was replaced with the spiritual temple. The enemies of God were physical, and they fought with a physical sword. We battle not against flesh and blood, and we don't use a physical sword, but we take up the sword of the Spirit, which is the Word of God. The sacrificial system was physically sacrificing animals. 1 Peter says we all as living stones are being built up a spiritual house to offer spiritual sacrifices. Romans 12:1 says, offer yourself as a living sacrifice. So we can see this principle, things physical become spiritual. And so when we begin to look at events in the future, in that history repeats itself, I mean, look at the mark of the beast. That sounds kind of confusing. Well, what is this mark of the beast? Well, look at the past. Israel came out of Egypt, and what did they do? They made a golden calf. Well, a calf is a beast. They all bowed down to the image of the calf, which is an image of a beast. So here you have the signature event in our past that the Bible writes about in our future. The things that are physical are going to become spiritual. We're not going to spiritually bow down to some image of some beast. It's spiritual in our day, but because the things that have been are the things that shall be, and that things that are physical become spiritual, it's the clues for the hidden manna that Jesus said in 2nd Revelations, the church of Pergamos, he who overcomes will receive the hidden manna. And so the mark of the beast, the physical event in the past was Israel bowing down to the golden calf. The calf was a beast. Then we look at Nebuchadnezzar. He erected the golden image, and all nations, kindreds, and tongues bowed down to the image. So we can look in our past. Once we have this key of understanding, we can look in our past and we can begin to understand the future, because God has hidden it in the Word of God. He's hidden our future in the past. The things that have been are the things that shall be. So these are the things I want to start sharing. I want to just share the things that God has shown me. He's given me my own little viewpoint, and we each have our viewpoint, but let's make sure that it's founded on the Word of God, and we need to take a Berean approach. The Bereans were those that studied the scriptures to see if what they were being told was true. And so that's what we need to do.